My name is Betty. The title of the topic is that Do They Learn Differently? An investigation of the pre-service teachers from US and Canada and China. And the researchers are Yu and Jida. And this research published by Teaching and Teacher Education in 2008. And the content of my presentation consists of introduction, methodology, result, and my personal recollection. Okay, Down and Down, 1979, addressed that teachers teach the way they learned. It means that the learning preference of teachers can lead to the similar preference in their future teaching style. Moreover, the learning preferences are not fixed, but tend to vary by culture. Richard Anderson, 1994, indicates that students from different cultures tend to extend different learning styles and adapt different learning approach. So the purpose of the study is to compare the language style and the learning approach of Chinese and American pre-service teachers. The participants include 176 Chinese pre-service teachers and 174 American pre-service teachers. The pre-service teachers means the teacher education students. Okay, instruments, including two kinds of questionnaire. They are perceptual learning style questionnaire and study process questionnaire. The functions of the perceptual learning style questionnaire is to investigate the participants' learning style, and the study process questionnaires is used to investigate the participants' learning approach. We could see the perceptual learning style questionnaires divide the learning style into six preferences. They are visual, tactile. Tactile means the sense of touch. Auditory, sense of listening, hearing. Kinesthetics means the sense of move. Group, individual. And the study process questionnaire encompass two scales, the approach and the surface approach. And each scale inspires two subcategories. For example, the deep motivation, such as students study for the purpose of sense making and personal goals. So they may use the deep strategies such as meaning-based learning. For the surface motivation, such as the student study for the sake of passing the exam, so they may use the surface strategies such as the rote memorization of the narrow content. So the procedures of the study. Two kinds of questionnaire will distribute to China and America, and the collected data will be analyzed by SPSS 14. Okay, Table 1 shows the finding of different learning approach. You can see the deep motivation of Chinese is significantly higher than the Americans, while the survey strategy of American students is significantly higher than the Chinese students. So we could see the higher deep motivation of Chinese means that The Chinese teacher education students are more likely to be motivated due to their intrinsic interest than the Americans. The higher surface strategy of America means that the American teacher education student will more likely to adapt surface strategy such as the narrow target and raw learning to cope with. Now, the table 2 shows the finding of different learning styles. The American students demonstrate higher learning preference in visual and kinestetics than the Chinese students. For the kinesthetic, the Chinese make the Chinese students select the kinesthetic learning style as their minor preferences. The result was not consistent with Reed research. He said that both the Chinese ESL students and the American students were strong in kinesthetic learning style, so the result was not consistent. For the visual, we can see the American student take a visual learning style as their minor learning preferences. According to the Reed research, he said that American students took visual learning style as a minor rather than the major preferences. So it was consistent with the formal research. But for the Chinese, the finding shows that Chinese students select the visual learning style as the negative preferences. However, in Reed research, he said Chinese students were strong visual learners, so it was not consistent with the formal research. So, about my reflection, I think the advantage of this research is their special simple selection, because contrast to many research, they often select the Chinese or Asian students from the Western university. However, this research utilizes the participants. They really study in the China education setting, so it's quite different. Another advantage is their clear explanation of static analysis, because in this paper, he explained the analysis step by step, such as he shows the table, then give a clear explanation of their analysis. It's quite clear, so I may took this kind of analysis methods as my further research. Then disadvantage, because in the conclusion part, I can find enough support from other researchers, because all the word in the conclusion part, all is the research word, so I can find another support from other researchers. Okay, this is all my presentation. Thanks for your attention.
Okay, thank you.